Exhale. Big deep breath. Take your gaze, look up, and really try to reach your arms long. And relax. Let's do that again. Inhale. Really long arms. Look up. And back to neutral alignment. One arm comes forward and the other one goes back. Nice. Keep this going. Really reach. Extend back as far as you can. It's a little breezy here today. One more on each side. Okay, let's bring this left arm across the body, trying to keep your shoulder nice and low, just to kind of feel a nice little pull on the back of the arm. And let's do the other side. Nice. Okay, arm out nice and long, fingertips pull towards you. Flip it around, fingertips up, and pull them in. And let's do the same thing on the other side. Pull the fingers down, pull the arm in. Flip it around, fingers up. Pull it in. Nice. This stretch again. Pull it across. Keep the shoulder down. Switch sides. Nice. Okay, we're going to cross at the elbows and connect your palms and keep the shoulders broad and down and the elbows right at the height of the shoulder. So now we're taking a nice little stretch to the back of that left shoulder. And release. Cross over the other way. Get your elbows up. If they're down here, lift them up. Palms connect. Great job. Okay, relax. Big deep breath. We're going to do a slow forward fold here with bent legs. Come all the way down. Hang out here and breathe. 5 big breaths. Getting some nice blood flow to our face. Just keep nice bends in the knees. Think about centering the weight between the pad and heel. Now you're going to inhale, look up, flat back. Exhale, release down. We're going to bend the legs, walk out to your plank. And press back down dog. Try to drive the heels towards the earth. Bend your knees, walk your hands back to your feet. Hang out in your forward fold for 3 breaths. Inhale, look up, flat back. Still keep your legs bent. Your spine is long. Exhale, fold down. Bend your legs, walk it out. High plank. Press back down dog. Hips up nice and high. Heels drive towards the earth. Bend your knees, walk it back. Inhale, look up, flat back. Exhale, release down. So we're going to unhinge at the hip, reach and lift the body tall. Sweep your arms up to the ceiling. And back to neutral alignment. Nice job. Big deep breath. We're going to come down halfway. Get your arms by your side. Bend your knees. Tuck in your belly. Most important thing here. Arms out to the side. Try to lift the hands a little higher up if you can. Keep your neck long so you're not dropping your face. Now we're going to sweep the arms all the way back up to the ceiling. Come back down again right to that point. So you're halfway down with the torso. You're lifting your hands. Sweep back up to the ceiling. Tummy is always pulling in, right? Come back down last time. Hands up. And relax the hands to the floor. Bend your knees. Walk it out to high plank. Pick up your right foot. Hold and breathe. Leg is nice and long. Get it straight. Put it down. Switch. Left leg up. Put it down. Bend your knees. Walk your hands back to your feet. Slow reverse swan dive all the way back to standing. Really long arms out to the side here as you sweep them all the way up. Hold them at the top. Look up. And back to neutral alignment. Great job. Big deep breath. And fold forward, bend your knees. Inhale, look up, flat back. Exhale, release down. Walk your hands out to your high plank. Let's put our knees down, hip width apart. Bring your wrists back in so they're right underneath the shoulders. You're going to start out with a long spine, then we're going to do 3 cat-cows here. So round your back, suck in the belly. Look down by your knees. Chest comes forward, look up. Keep your shoulders broad. Belly pulls in, round your back. Pressing away from the earth without locking out through your elbows. Chest comes forward, look up. One last time. Round and drop. Chest comes forward, look up. Okay, push up away. Off the floor with your hands, you're going to step your left foot forward. Take both hands to the instep of that front foot. So your ankle is just stacked right underneath the knee. And now we're going to take the right arm, sweep it out to the side, parallel to the floor. And when you go to lift, begin the movement from the shoulder. Take your gaze, follow the hand if you like, or just look out to the side. And let's bring that hand back down. Sweep and lift. And come back down one more time. Moving really slowly here as we transition and lift. Hold it. Come back down. Hands push off the floor. You're going to bring that foot in and switch legs. So right foot steps forward. Your knee is right over the heel. Both hands are down on the inside of that foot. Keep the toes tucked under on that back foot because it gives you stability here. Left arm out to the side. Now begin the lift from the left shoulder. And nice and slowly, let's return it to the earth. And sweep and lift. And come back down. And sweep and lift. And come back down. Push off, step that right foot back in, switch legs again. This time we're going to allow the hips to come forward. So I'm getting a nice little pull and release through this right hip flexor. If it's hard on your knee, you can always tuck a towel underneath your knee if you have one nearby. Fire up that glute. Hips are low right now. We're going to lift up in a sec. Let's just take a breath or two here. Hello, Lily. Yeah. Oh, there's your down dog. She's doing her stretches too. Okay, shoulders come up. They stack right over the hips. Sweep your arms up. Your glute in the back is fired up. That's also giving you stability as you pull in your tummy to brace your spine. Now, slow motion, hands are going to come back down. Frame your front foot. Hips pull forward. Sweep back up, nice and smooth. And come back down. Let the hips come forward. And one last time, sweep up. Great job. Come back down. You're going to push away from the floor, step that leg back, and let's do the same thing on the other side. Right foot pulls forward. Your hips are nice and low, and engage the glute right behind it. Hang out here for a few breaths. So tuck the toes under on that left foot. And nice and slow, sweep the arms up as you stack the shoulders over the hips. Great job. Come back down slowly, hips pull forward. Once again, sweep up. And come back down. And one last time. Hold it here for a few breaths. Come back down. You're going to step that right foot back. You're on all fours once again. Tuck your toes under, elevate your knees. Keep your neck nice and long. Belly button pulls in. Walk your feet back to your plank. And walk them back into your bear. Walk them back out to your plank. And pull them into bear. Hold it here for a few breaths. Walk them out to your high plank, and let's press back to your down dog. We're going to pedal out the feet this time so we get to stretch out our calves. Just kind of go hang out where you feel good. Maybe you hold one foot down, hang out there a bit. Switch. Okay, we're going to bring the shoulders over the wrists so you're in your plank position. We're going to put the knees down on the floor, and we're going to do a nice slow hover all the way to the floor. Come up onto your forearms, fire up those glutes. Nice little stretch here for the tummy. Now, let the chest come back down. You're going to move your hands back by your chest, tuck your toes under behind you, press up here, little breaks in the arms. Slowly come back down, but as you come down, I want you to start elevating your hips all the way down, back up onto the forearms. Relax here for a few breaths. And chest comes back down to the floor. Press back up. Maybe this time you elevate your knees. Your hips are staying low. You got little bends in the elbows. Relax here and breathe. Okay, knees are down. We're going to take it all the way back to our first child's pose. Open out the knees. Relax your feet. Have a seat back on those heels and just breathe. Okay, back up onto all fours. Knees come just hip width apart. You're going to walk your hands out here. Pull the hips back so they're over the heels, but your spine is going to stay nice and long. We're trying to stretch out our lats. So that's where I'm feeling it. I hope you are too. Just keep your ears right by the sides of your arms. Your forehead is off the floor. Belly button pulls in. Come back up a little bit here with the hips. Walk your hands off the mat so they're on the floor. Keep your hips square. Don't let them shift. Now we're stretching into our QL on the left side. You should be feeling it right above the waistband of your pants. A few more big breaths here. Okay, walk the hands back onto the mat. Press those hips back one more time here, getting into your lats. Elevate the hips a little bit, take the hands to the other side off the mat. Walk them further out, but please keep your hips exactly where they were, right over those heels. Forearms are not on the floor. I've got my ear right by the inside of that right arm. Okay, come on back up onto all fours. You're going to take your right hand behind your head, and maybe you just hold on to the back of the ear, you know, wherever near your ponytail, wherever you want to put those fingers, but don't be pressing them into the head. They're just resting there. Now we're going to begin this movement by lifting the right shoulder up. Okay, keep a little break in that left elbow. Lift the right shoulder as best you can. Come back down. Now let's have the elbow go all the way across. Touch your left elbow so you get some good rotation through your spine. Come back up, lift from the shoulder, come back down, touch the elbow, lift again, come back down, and release the hand to the floor. Let's do the same thing on the other side. Your elbow stays nice and high. And we're going to start by lifting through that left shoulder. Oh, feels so good. Now rotate, come back all the way down with the elbow to the opposite elbow. Press back up again. Come back in and rotate and lift. Lift as much as you can on this last one. And let's rotate to the elbow for the last time and put that hand down. Great job. Right arm extends out, long and strong. Left leg back. This is such a good core challenge here. Today we're going to bring our knee and elbow to meet in the middle. As you round your back, look at that left knee. Extend out long and strong. Bring it in. Elevate the knee, round your back. Take it out long and strong. One last time. Bring it in. Really try to lift that knee a little higher. Extend out long. Hold it here for 3 breaths. Please make sure that back leg is straight. And relax. Toes tuck under on the left foot. Left arm extends out. Right leg goes back. So here you're pressing away from the floor through your right hand without locking out, of course. Round your back, pull the knee in and up, elbow to knee. Extend out long. Really try to touch the back of the room with that right foot. Pull in, elevate the knee, look at that knee, round your back, take it out, neck is neutral. Last one, pull it in. Really lift with all you got here. And take it out long and hold 3 long breaths. Try not to shift the weight into that left hip. Stay square through your hips. Nice, relax that. A couple of cat-cows here. Round the back, drop the head. Chest comes forward, look up. Tummy is in here, right? Round and drop. Chest is forward, look up. One more. Come back to a neutral spine here. Press away from the floor. Hello. We're going to step our left foot forward. Let the hips come with it. Now take your hands down to the floor on either side of that foot. I'm going to put my towel under my knee. Now pull the hips back, point your toes up towards the sky, and let's go to a straight leg without locking out the knee. And let's bring it forward again. Hips come nice and low. Walk it back, toes up, and bring it forward. Oh, so good. Press it back. Hang out here 3 breaths. Maybe you want to point and flex that toe while you hang out and breathe. Maybe you just want to hold it and enjoy the nice opening behind the back of the knee and leg. Okay, let's pull that foot back and we're just going to switch. So I've got my right foot forward. All my weight goes into that foot and I let my hips come forward, framing both hands on either side of that foot. Now walk the hips back, toes come up to the ceiling, and bring it forward. Nice job. Walk it back and forward. Let's do one more time. Hold it here. Maybe you point and flex, maybe you just hang out with your toes up. Your hips are even here. We're getting a good stretch through that entire back leg. Okay, let's bring that foot back. You're going to meet me in your high plank. Hold and breathe. Press back, down dog. Bend your knees, walk your hands towards your feet. Inhale, look up, flat back. Reverse swan dive all the way back up to standing. Oh, reach for the ceiling, get long. Swan dive down. Meet me in your forward fold. Both hands are going to hold on to your left ankle. I'm going to ask you to sweep your right leg back behind you. You can take it up till it's parallel to the floor and then slowly return it to the earth. Try it again. Sweep it back and slowly lower it. Try to go slow and in control as best you can, taking it down. Sweep it up, down nice and slow. Try to keep your shoulders retracted. Sweep it back up. Come back down. We're going to do it one more time. Sweep up. And nice and slow, returning to earth. And just take it over to the other side. Left leg sweeps. Return it slowly. Sweep it back. You take it as high as you're comfortable maintaining the balance. Bring it back to the earth. Again, sweep. Bring it back. Sweep it back. Come down really slowly. Nice job. Reverse swan dive all the way back to standing. Sweep those arms up and back by your side. Nice little side body stretch here. Sweep that right arm up. Maybe you pop the hip out a little bit, but you don't have to. Really think about lengthening, right? That's what we want to do. We spend so much time in a car, in a chair, in a seat. When do we ever get to do this? We want to lengthen our body as opposed to shrink and be rounded. Sweep that arm back, switch sides. Oh, feels so good. Again, lengthen. Don't worry so much about, oh, I can go all the way over here. Just get long. Again, left side, right arm. Oh, sweep, other side. And other side. The last one here. Nice job. Okay, I'm going to have you step your left foot forward, keep your right leg back. The right foot is on the floor, and we have good width between our front and back so we don't feel like we're going to be a little wobbly here. Your spine is long. You walk your hands down your leg. Meet me in pyramid. You take it where you're comfortable. Should feel a little less of a pull this time because we did a lot of stretching on the floor first. But I always love this stretch. I'm going to keep my hips nice and even. Just hang out here for a few breaths. Hollow out your stomach. Now we're slowly going to take the hands off the floor, sweep them out to the side, and sweep them up to the ceiling. And hands back to heart. Step your back foot in, and we're going to switch legs. Hands are going to walk down. Go where you feel good. This is stretchy bendy. This isn't about killing yourself today. It's just about lengthening out all these muscles. Belly pulls in, micro bend in that right knee. Arms start to sweep out to the side as we come all the way back up. Hands go up, back to heart, step back in. Take the right leg back. This time I'm going to have you turn it on it like a 45-degree angle. Okay, not too much distance between your front and back foot. Push your hips to the back of the room and meet me in triangle. Oh, getting a nice inner thigh stretch going on here. Right arm is long and strong. Hips are pulling to the back of the room. Maybe you take your gaze and look up. Maybe you just look out to the side because that's more comfortable for you. Now engage the core, release your left hand, float it slowly all the way back up. Bend into that knee. Both arms are long and strong. This palm opens, reach for the ceiling. Other hand rests on your back leg. Great job. Straighten that front leg. Let's come back, meet me back in triangle. Release that left hand, sweep it all the way back up this time. Bend in the knee, other hand's on your back leg, and one more time, all the way down to triangle. So here you really want to keep your torso in line with your front leg. Release the hand, sweep up, bend your knee. Take your gaze, look up. And warrior, really long, powerful arms here. You're trying to touch both ends of the room. Keep your front leg bent. Now we're just going to spiral the arms down to the floor. You're on your toes, on your back foot. Meet me in your high plank position. Do a nice slow hover to up dog. Whew. Hips up and back, down dog. Walk your hands towards your feet. Meet me in your forward fold. Retract your shoulders. Reverse all the way back up to standing. Arms go sky. And back to neutral alignment. This time you're going to step your right foot forward, turn your left foot on an angle. Okay, you're going to press those hips back. Slide this hand, meet me in your triangle pose. You'll notice how slow I transition. Just kind of enjoy it. So you want to keep micro bends in both of your knees. Now we're going to release this right hand, sweep up, bend your front leg, sweep this arm all the way up. Long and lean with the arm. Come back down, hips push to the back, meet me in your triangle. Release that hand using your core strength here to get that arm all the way back up to the ceiling as you bend into your front knee. One last time. Let's just hang out here for a few breaths. I'm digging this inner thigh stretch I got going on. I hope you do too. I hope you're feeling it. Okay, release that right hand, core strength, lifts the body back up, sweep that right arm up, bend your front knee. We're going to spiral the hands all the way down to the floor. Meet me in your high plank. Do a slow hover and up dog, hips up and back, down dog. Great job. Relax here for 5 big breaths. I'm going to have you take that left leg up. Keep your hips even. And switch. Let's elevate the right. And put that one down. Elevate the left again. Come forward to your plank. Keep that leg up. Press back down dog. Pull forward. Keep the leg up. Press back down dog. Do the same thing on the right side. Bring it forward. Foot stays off the floor. And press it back slowly. Again, bring it forward. Really using your core to help you keep your hips nice and square. Activate as much muscle in the body as you can find. Press back. Put that foot down. Bend your knees. Walk your hands back to your feet. Meet me in your forward fold. Whew. That's always challenging. Let's just relax here for a few breaths. We're going to fold the arms. Just feel a nice unweighting of the upper body as you breathe. Now give me a little rotation to the left. Keep your head down. You don't have to go too far. Just to change the stretch you're feeling behind the legs. Requires a little stabilization here of the core to stay balanced. Keep going. One more time on each side. Come back center. Release the hands to the floor. Bend your legs. One hand at a time. Come above the knee. You are now in a low squat. Keep your butt down. Chest open and broad shoulders. Extend the arms out. Nice. First time getting into these quads a little bit today. Take the right hand back. Take your gaze. Follow that right hand. Bring it forward. You felt that you had to use your stomach to keep nice and stable. Try not to let the knees move. They're not like wobbling or changing position, right? You're nice and sturdy here. Sweep that arm back. Take your gaze. Maybe you follow it. Come back again. Nice job. Okay, here we go. Elbows and shoulders in a line. You're still in your squat. Spread your fingers wide. Pull your chin in so you're not craning, right? Hands come down, elbows stay up. Keep your neck long. Hands back. This is a great shoulder rehab exercise. Okay, here we go. One more time. Forward, back, and now we're going to reach up. You'll notice how slow I'm going. Keep your hands nice and wide. Pull the elbows back. Nice. Pull the arms, hands down. Maybe you go a little past the elbow this time. Maybe you don't. Hands back up. Now reach long. It's not about doing this and pulling your head forward, right? Really long. Elbows down. Hands down. Lift. Reach. One more time. Down. Forward with the hands. Up. Yes, you are feeling this, I know. Are you pulling in your stomach? Arms up, long, strong. Stand up. That's so much work. Oh my goodness, something so simple yet so hard. Nice forward fold here. Let's hang out. Just relax and breathe. Maybe you drift your weight forward and back till you find a nice, strong place to hang out between the pad and heel. Okay, I'm going to have you bend your knees. Get your fingertips on the floor. We're going to cross the left foot over the right. It might be a little awkward to get into that position, but do your best. Now just hang out here. Boy, that feels good. I'm not locking out my right leg, right? I have the smallest little break behind the knee there. Maybe you take your hands above the knees, come up to standing to get out of it. Uncross. You could try crossing before you go down, or you could do it once you're down, whichever works better for you. We're just going to do the other side. Definitely tighter on that first side. You might feel the same. One side is, our dominant side is usually always tighter. Just relax for a few more breaths. This is a great stretch to do if you've gone cycling or running or done a lot of walking. Okay, take that leg behind you, get yourself back centered, bend your knees, walk it out, meet me in your high plank. Do a nice slow hover here without dropping your face. It's the chest you're taking all the way down to the floor. Come up onto the forearms. Oh, great job. Just relax here and breathe. Feeling a nice little pull through my tummy, my six-pack muscles. That's why I like to do this baby cobra. Okay, from here, we're just going to elevate the hips. So you're kind of in your forearm plank with your knees down. Let's try to get some activation going on here. So I'm going to have you press your elbows back towards your knees. Keep your neck neutral, pull your chin in, and then release it. Probably noticing it's a little less intense when you release that isometric activation. Let's try it again. Create that activation, hold. Try not to collapse into the shoulders. You're pressing away from the earth. And release the pull. And let's do it one more time. Activate it. Belly pulls in. Okay. Up, walk those forearms all the way back towards your knees. You're going to meet me in a bridge position, lying down. Time flies when we're having fun. Come all the way down. Bridge it up. Hold it. Now we're going to do some walkouts here. So I'm going to have you elevate your toes. Keep your hips exactly where they are. And all you're going to do with your feet is take baby steps out. You go as far out as you can still keep your butt from touching the floor. Okay, lots of core working here. Walk it out ever so tiny with your steps. You're not going to go to a straight leg. That's not going to be possible, right? I'd like you to just have a small bend in the legs and then baby steps back in. Meet back where you started in your normal bridge. Maybe this time we try to elevate the arms and do these baby walkouts. Make sure your tummy is pulling in. You're using all those muscles to stabilize your hips as you lift the feet off the earth. Nice. Baby steps back. Okay, let's slowly, one vertebrae at a time, lower the hips back to the earth. Let's bring the knees into the chest. Little circle to massage the lower back. Change directions. And I'm just going to have you straighten your legs, flex your feet. You're going to bend at the knee and get the ankles to the height of your knees. Okay, let's pick the head up off the earth. Elbows are back. Now you're going to walk your feet out a little bit, like maybe 4 or 5 inches, till you really feel a strong pull through your six-pack muscle. Try to hollow it out and then pull the knees back in. You're not really moving that far. What's really important is to hollow out the stomach. Move out. press the belly in and bring it in slowly. Keep pressing it in. Take them out. Bring them in. Really requires a lot of concentration here to pull in the tummy. I'm going to run through this 4 more times. Suck it in, suck it in, don't let it out. Now, if you get tired, just don't go out as far. Great six-pack work. Hold it out, suck it in, breathe. Relax, pull those knees in. We're just gonna roll the head from side to side. Just go back and forth. Okay, extend the legs up. Let's pick the head back up again. Keep your elbows back. Okay. Lower the legs. Now you're going to bring your left knee in and try to get the right shoulder going towards your left knee. So try to lift as best you can. It's not just about the elbow because it's easy to pull the elbow to the knee. What's hard to pull to the knee is lifting up the shoulder. That's when you really use your oblique muscle. Come back down, legs up. Suck in your belly, lower the legs. Pull your right knee in, left shoulder to the right knee. Really try to lift, rotate up. Keep your elbow back, because that's just gonna make you feel like you're further than you really are. Come back up, relax. Whew. Lower the legs. Last time. Left knee to right shoulder. Back up. Lower the legs. This is your last one of these. Right knee pulls in, left shoulder. You got this. Hold and breathe. Pull in your belly. Pull it in. Closer. Okay, relax. Knees pull in, turn the head side to side. Nice job. Both legs back up. Pick your head up for the last time. Right leg goes down. Flex your foot. Pull your tummy in. Feeling it a little through the transverse abdominis muscles. That's where I'm feeling this. Just hold. Pick your shoulder blades up a little higher. Drop your elbows back. Breathe. Suck in your belly. This leg is really long and strong. Come on. Lift. Hold and breathe. Whew. Back up. Relax. Pick your head back up. Elbows stay back. Left leg comes down. Heel and hip are at the same height. Shoulder blades lift. Come on. It's like holding a crunch. You're sucking in your belly and you're dropping your elbows back. Hold and breathe. Oh my goodness. 3 more breaths. Come on, lift higher. And relax. Whew. Okay, rock it up. Come all the way up to standing. Oh, take a big deep breath. And blow it out. Big deep breath. And I thank you guys so much for your power and strength. I hope you feel fabulous and nice and stretched out. Thank you so much for being with us. I'm going to come and say hello. How is everybody? I can't hear anybody.
Right?
Oh, there we go. Now I can hear you. How are you guys?
Good. That was
great. Good.
Good, right?
That was good.
Except for the end, those abs, those were killer, right?
Oh, those were good.
Super killer. Yeah. I
I'm gonna
feel
feel
that.
that.
Like we're hardly moving, yet it's killing us.
Yes. Yes.
I love about it.
Wonderful.
Yeah. So what you guys all
Wonderful.
have a Sunday fun day planned?
Yeah.
Sunday chill day.
For a hike.
Oh, good.
We're getting snow today, tonight, overnight. So
Really?